Hello guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hasif Hazwan bin Abdul Aziz. My metric number is CB210123. Okay. For the first, I want to thanks for my lecturer, Encik Muhammad FAKRUL ADLI bin Abdul RAZAK, and Encik Afif Naim bin Abdul Narani for teaching me in English development and engagement. Okay, for the English development and engagement assessment, I must to do the elective vlog for the marks, and I think this is a good condition because I like to doing some vlog, doing some content TikTok, because I think that's a great idea and cool. Okay, this is some of my vlog content. As you can see, I do some research from TZ Garage, actually for car washing, and I think that TZ Garage company is very better, and I think TZ Garage is very different from the car wash I always wash my car, because I think there is more detailing, more clean and more shiny. Because after the content TikTok, I give some review from my car, and I don't have the content, but for my opinion, my car is very clean and very wow, like that. To some extent, there is some of my content. I hope you like it. Okay, we go through for my content.
Okay, the TZ Garage is not about cleaning the car, but the detailing about car. As you can see, there can be normal package, regular package, and Diana package. Okay. Kereta dia ni. Kereta dia.
Okay, we go through for the content element for what in the instruction doing. And I think what have I learned is I have a new knowledge about how to doing some business from the manager of TZ Garage, because he come from a not very rich people, but he can do some magical company like TZ Garage. As you can see, there is no people in the world cannot be rich, because they have to do some work, some hard work, and some motivation for your to become rich. Okay. And secondly, I got a point about the car that clean very beautiful because of the detailing and more specific about the car knowledge. And I think that is a good idea for doing some company, because not every company have the detailing to do the work. The point of what I learning is the manager have a pure value from his heart to become a rich man, because I think he can manage to do some work from the content TikTok, and I think that is a good idea for me to do some content TikTok like him. He can get around 4K or 2K every month from the content TikTok that's pop-ups in yellow in above the TikTok. Okay, we go through for the second questions. Okay, what the personal development have I experienced from the TZ Garage? For the first, I would like to say is be open to learn a new thing. At no point in my career will I know everything. There are always opportunity, and having an open-minded approach to this will help my growth in my career to become a teacher or to become a businessman like the manager. For the second one, network and meeting new people as TZ Garage company is easy to remotely. You can set up a video call with people or connecting with them with social media. Okay, for the example, me and my friends DM from TikTok between TZ Garage and my group. However, you feel comfortably approaching, fostering, disconnecting. Start like chatting people. For the advance, like the manager, I can get the advance from him and learn from about what they are doing for the business company. Okay, for the third point, as I get from the TZ Garage, is I can become a better communicator. Any employee must know how to communicate with their team member and the manager. If you done in-person work for your entire career, but your office is entirely remote, you're facing a new challenge. You must strengthen your communication skill and learn a new way to collaboration. Okay, as number 4, we work better together in the team because working harmoniously with your team member allow for the great productive and more creative flow. If you learn how to become a team player, you must help your entire team successfully. Like my team, in my content, I have some others videos, and some of their content have my videos, so they can relate each other for me and my team to learn new and to get marks. For the last one, the manager give me advance for me to become a businessman. We don't start from rich people, but we start from the beginning. We start from the lowest profile, and I think that is a great point because he give me the advance to become a new person. Okay, for the challenging experience in my opportunity is we must DM DZ Garage, but he cannot reply very early because he have very busy people. He is very busy people, and I think for DM him we must take a few weeks, like 2 or 3 weeks. For the solution that I get from the challenging experience is we set up the meeting between my group and DZ Garage company in Monday on weeks 9 or 8, I think. Because of that, the problem is solved, and I think to contact the manager like him, the very busy people, you must have schedule in their process programming, because he has so much content to do, doing TikTok and doing the car working. Okay, for the last one of the change measure taken, I think this is a good choice from me as a student to become a businessman like the manager. And I think this is a right choice because he gave me the advance, he gave me a tips, and he gave me the point to become a businessman. A businessman is not a very hard as you think. For the example, as you can see, like he say, he just put the, as you can see, the content TikTok in above yellow cube. You can see there is some point in that. That is the business of the TikTok, and I think that is a great idea for me to do the business. For example, as a clothes, tie, or the wash, and I think that is a great point for me. Okay, number 4, as you can see, not many people cannot do some work very proper, but the manager can manage to his worker to apply the friendship, the workship, and the relationship between him and the worker. I think that is a good point because when you doing some business, you must know what is the background of the worker, what is the knowledge about worker, because when you know your worker, when you know the purpose of the work, you can see that you can have a benefit of the point. Because I think the employee and the worker can be combined to corrupt each other, to be a benefit each other, and become a good company like TZ Garage. For the last one of what I learning is the benefit of what the manager taught to me, how to create the money, how to invest the money, how to be a good in money, and not to be so humble, so no knowledge about money. And I think this is a great point, because what he said to me is, money work for you, not you work for money. Because when you work for money, you cannot achieve your dream, you cannot do the content of your life. And I think that the point I get and I learn from him. And when the money come from a good person that can manage the money, he can do whatever he want, like the manager. Okay, that's it from my content video. And I think I want to apologize for my speaking language. It's not very English but I think it's better than don't speak English. Okay, thank you for my lecture, and thank you for the manager, because giving me the opportunity for the content. Okay, that's all. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.